Queenchillas TV. We are coming to you direct from Republic of Ireland.
Queenchillas TV.
Queenchillas TV. Inspiration and motivation is our backbone. Come on and join us at Queenchillas TV. Be you a
Queenchillas
star
TV.
or a star to be supermodel artists. Your dreams and visions, here we are. Let's brainstorm. Come let us chill it at Queenchillas TV.
Hello, everybody. I know that everybody was missing me so very much. Wow, welcome back to Queenchillas TV. I know everybody was missing me. Everybody was asking themselves, where is Queenchillas? Guess what? I am here. I am back. And you know what? Today, it's one of my exciting days. Anyway, as I said, welcome to Queenchillas TV, where every stitch tells a story. And I have a special guest. Guess who my guest is? Oh my goodness. I am not going to tell you, our viewers, who she is. I want you to find out for yourself who she is. She's amazing. She's talented. She's got everything that any woman would dream to have. Do you want to know who she is? Right after the break.
Queenchillas
You will know.
TV. We are coming to you direct from Republic of Ireland.
Inspiration and motivation.
Well,
is our
as I said, I have a special guest. And guess what? This special guest today, I am dressed by her. I am dressed by the one and only our... Do you guys want to know who she is? Our one and only... Hi. Hi, Queen. How are you? I'm good, and you?
Very well, thanks.
Oh my goodness, you know what? I am so excited today you came to my studio. Oh my God.
Oh, thank you, and thanks for the invite.
Ah,
Really
thank you so
appreciate it.
much. You are such a wonderful person. And please, I want you to introduce yourself to our viewers out there, because this is not about me, this is about them. Please tell them who you are. What you Oh my God.
Hello, Chillas. My name is Nomsa Trissel Peters. I'm a mother. I'm a daughter.
Mhm,
I'm an artist, a fashion designer.
mhm.
And what else am I? Just a woman living her best life at the moment. And another thing is I'm a recovering addict. That's
Wow.
the most important.
Wow. You know what, yeah? That inspires me a lot, because there's a lot of people that are addicts out there. They don't want to come out. That way they recovered. Some of them they've never, they don't want to share their stories. But you are more than happy to talk to people and tell them about your life, where you come from, what
Mhm.
it's actually a good thing. I'm very, very much curious to hear about you. As our viewers out there, as you heard, she is so many things, all in one package. Dynamite comes in small packages. As short as she is, guess what? There is so many things coming out of her. All the talent, everything is hidden in that small body.
Inspiration and motivation is our backbone. Come on and join us at
You know what? I'm so interested in what you just said now. You just said that you were a recovery drug addict and all this kind. Do you want to tell us a little bit? I don't want to dwell into that because I'm not here for that, but I just want you to tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah. Well, myself, I can't really say when my addiction began, but I can
Mhm.
tell you a bit of my childhood.
Mhm.
I was raised in a very loving and caring household
Yeah.
with both of my parents for half of my life until I was just a teenager
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
they divorced. But we were raised in the church. My dad is colored. My mom is Xhosa.
Yes.
Colored is biracial.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom is from a Xhosa background, and they read us quite well. But then things happened in the home based on someone who came into the home from outside. I was molested as a child by a family member. And I was also raped as a teenager a couple of times on different occasions in Johannesburg.
Yeah.
So I kind of concealed that for a huge part of my life. And I had already at a young age started experimenting. By the way, I had two loving parents.
Yeah.
A dad who let me get away with everything, and a very strict mom. And she was very loving, very caring. Nothing ever happened that I would say my parents were to blame. They were never to blame for anything, but it's the perpetrators.
Yeah.
So I just want to make that clear.
Yeah.
So, yeah, as a teenager, I started experimenting. I loved the way I felt when I smoked weed, cannabis, and that was my main addiction, but I didn't realize that. I thought it was alcohol. When I started alcohol, I started actually drinking heavy when I had moved here to Ireland from South Africa. My mom came to Ireland in 2003. She became unwell, and one of the days she'd come home from the nursing home, I was giving her a shower. She collapsed in my arms, and
oh my goodness, yeah.
And when she got to hospital, she was brain dead. I think that's the time.
That was the trauma itself.
I was already an addict. I didn't realize, but I think that's the time it really
just
escalated.
Yeah.
I'm also from an abusive relationship with the daughter of my father. So there's a lot of stuff involved.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So yeah, but then that's when I realized, actually, that's when I started realizing I was numbing the pain.
Yeah.
So, well, long story short, it escalated to the extent that I was drinking every day. I was smoking marijuana every day. And in 2017, I decided that enough was enough. I checked myself into rehab. I went into a rehabilitation center. I don't know if I can say the name of the place, but it's somewhere here in Ireland. And that's the best decision I made. Yeah. And while I was in rehab, I would hear people talk about their spiritual awakening, and I didn't know if that's something I ever experienced or not. I don't know if it's something I ever experienced even till this day. But one thing I can tell you is that while I was there, we went to the chapel every day. I'm not Catholic. I had this resentment towards the church, towards religion, because it's someone who actually was well respected in the church. I can call a religious leader if that exists. But then, so I didn't really. I loved the group I was with. I loved the counselors I was with. They all did, and we all did an amazing job collectively, because I was working hard towards my recovery.
Your recovery is
and
true.
They were helping me in that journey. So
yes, that's true. I can imagine what you went through. Honestly,
it was a lot.
You know what? It's just touching me because, come to think about it, most people don't talk about these things, and most of us, especially Southern African women, we've went through abuse, and not only by family members, but by perpetrators that comes into our lives and stuff like that. And this is the first time I'm saying this, but I was part of that. And if I'm hearing somebody talk about it, it has been something that I've been hiding for so many years. I did not want to talk about it. I felt like I don't need to talk about it. And but it's just, to hear somebody like, Trissel saying this, it just says, why don't we talk about things like this? Anyway, it will be a topic for another day, because this topic has to escalate. It has to go further. Trissel, let's not bring tears. Let's not bring tears. Let us, we're talking about the new Trissel now. We are talking about the new Trissel.
Yeah, but the new Trissel became new from the old one.
Exactly. Exactly.
And from one survivor to another.
Exactly.
All I can say is you're a strong woman. It's not your fault. Whatever happened to you, it's that person's fault.
Exactly.
The sad thing is that it's you that has to pick up the pieces of what they did to you.
Exactly.
So,
yes, I understand.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot what we go through. It's a lot, and sometimes there is so many skeletons behind our closet, guys. There are so many skeletons, and we are just trying to hide them and just not talk about them. But you know what? We have people like Trissel. I mean, I think you need to be I think you need to be a psychologist or something. There's another thing that you need to add into your talent, being a psychologist as well.
I'm a psychologist case study at the moment, and I'll tell you what. I think I even qualified to be one, because
wow,
I was given the tools. And there's no other way I could stress this. Talk to someone.
Yes.
Talk to someone.
Exactly.
It could be a family member if you want. It could be a friend. It could be someone professional. Go for counseling.
Exactly.
Like, if I say I was given the tools, I was told that you could go for counseling, you could talk to someone. It doesn't matter how embarrassing it is, it doesn't matter how painful it is, but that's a load off your shoulders.
Exactly.
That's a huge load off your shoulders. And I think that's one thing that led me to my addiction, and that was the only thing that could bring me out, because I could stop drinking, I could stop smoking, but if I had not dealt with those demons and forgiven myself, a hard thing to say, a hard thing to do is forgiving each and every perpetrator.
Yes.
Whether you sexually abused me, whether you verbally abused me as a child, I had to forgive. Because there's that famous saying, you can't drink poison and expect your enemy to die.
Exactly.
So I can't carry around that hatred and expect them to be hurt.
Yeah.
So they're living their lives. They did what they did, and they don't even notice the impact it had on me. So it's up to me to heal from those traumas.
You know what? That is a very, very, it's such a powerful message to each and every woman, each and every person going through this. This is powerful to hear it from somebody that went through it. And I must say, I still need to learn a lot. I still need to, I'm not going to say much. All I can say is that, you know what? We're going to talk more.
Queenchillas TV.
Trissel.
We are coming to you direct from Republic of Ireland.
Inspiration and motivation is our backbone.
We are back again with our one and only Trissel Peters. This woman is amazing. She is so amazing. She inspires me. And I remember like when I used to follow her, I did not know that, the way I'm inspired by her, she's also getting inspired by me. So you know how life goes. But all I can say is that every time I look at her work, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is an amazing woman. Trissel, get into the story. Tell us, how did this, you're doing so much. You are a fashion designer. You are you do decorations as well? What do you call deco?
I do
You
decorate
yes.
and I specialize in Afrocentric decor.
Imagine all those, how did it come about after all the trauma you went through that we don't even want to go back to?
Yeah.
How did that just come about?
Well, it all came about, as I was saying to you before the break, about the spiritual awakening, which I think might have been my spiritual awakening. I wouldn't be sure, but it was when I was in rehab, and I was asking myself that I had been unemployed for a good while because I was always drunk, I was always stoned, and mind you, I was a very intelligent child at school. So after it's all said and done, I'm going to the chapel for mass at the rehab. It's all Catholic. I had never ever been into a Catholic church even.
Yeah.
And I'm watching everyone, especially I went into rehab just before Christmas. Especially that time, I could see people are having fun, people are singing, people are, that there'd be the Christmas carols and the whole lot. And
Yes.
I did enjoy that, but I couldn't help but still feel lost. Not because I was the only Black person there, because I believe that there's only two types of addicts.
Yes.
That's male and female.
Female, exactly.
True.
That is true.
Your race does not come into. It has nothing to do with that.
Yes.
I just couldn't help but try and think like, what is my own spirituality? And that's when I thought that, I love painting. I'm not the best painter. I love designing, but I can say I don't even know how to sew, but I try my best, So I just said to myself, I could do this. And I love decorating because I remember decorating with my mom at home. We always did the garden and things like that. So that's when my idea came up.
See, the place, like today my studio is looking so, with the decorations and even myself, I'm looking sharp. I'm looking good.
Yeah, so that's where the idea came up that like I'm away from home and now I'm sober. I think I was an addict even when I came to Ireland 24 years ago and I didn't realize it. So like now I have to create an environment for myself where I'm home at home. In Ireland. It's become my home. I love it. I love Africa.
Wow.
And that's where I decided to create an Afrocentric mode, an Afrocentric style in a Eurocentric environment. So that's where the idea came that I'll do in my deco and event planning. So I started that way, and at some point I was decorating for a lady who she was turning 50. So she asked me, she said to me, she saw I would usually post wearing my Xhosa attire and things like that. My mom's sister sews and I'd get clothes from her. My sister-in-law also sews, I'd get clothes from her. She said to me, the next birthday I'd love to have people dressed in African attire.
Yes.
So I love those clothes. And that idea came up that, oh, geez, why not?
Why not?
So my mom used to sew. I don't remember her buying us school uniforms. She used to knit.
She used to just do it by
She
herself.
used to knit. She used to do the garden. She used to cook. She used to do the whole lot.
Mhm.
I remember I used to wear, those panties they call parachutes.
Exactly.
My mom used to sew my panties as well. So
Yes.
yeah, that's where the idea came up that
Wow.
I'll start this, and I didn't realize that
You know,
it would grow to this
exactly.
point.
It will grow to this point that now we are seeing and we are like, hey,
Yeah.
Nimbonile. Nimbonile. Oh my God. She is, she is doing wonders.
Thanks. I'm grateful. It's God.
Yes, exactly. Because you are being recognized. You might not see it, but there is hundreds and hundreds of people out there that are watching your work, that are inspired by your work, and that wants to know what is it that inspired you to do that. That's why we are here to say, listen, we want to hear the story behind this.
Well, it's my rock bottom. It's my rock bottom that inspired it.
Yeah, exactly.
And my rock bottom, I think God wanted me to just get there because God is my rock.
Amen.
So
exactly,
it was my rock bottom that inspired me, because I couldn't get out of rehab and not do something that I love doing, something close to my heart. Because at the end of the day, one of my biggest fears is going back into addiction. I still love the smell of marijuana, but it's my biggest fear. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, you know what? You see now, this is you. There is no way going back to that. No ways. This is you now. And you know what? We appreciate this one that we are seeing now.
This
and
is my new
this
addiction.
is you. This is your new addiction now.
Yeah.
So you're going to be more addicted into who you are now.
I am addicted to being African. I'm addicted to Africa. Where I see the map of Africa, I have to go and have a second look. I don't care.
You just want to know what is happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Trissel, going back to the job that you are doing with your catering and decor, I've seen your decor that you were doing. I think I remember there was a time whereby I was saying, it's earlier this year when I was telling you that, oh, I'm doing my 40th birthday, and can you come and do decorations for me and stuff like that? Because then I thought I wanted to have a party and stuff like that, but then things just happened.
I know. I remember.
Yeah. So, like, I've seen your work, right? And you're doing so good. How do you balance the two? You are still an employee, and you're also doing your fashion designer. You're doing your catering. You're doing. How do you balance that? Like, how do you balance all this? All in one, like I said, dynamite comes in small packages.
Yeah, true. Well, I work part-time as a carer, and when I'm not working as a carer, I'm just working. Like now, I'm working on a cow skin collection. It's my first time.
Wow.
I've never worked on animal skin or anything, but I love
Wow.
leather. I've seen a few designers that I've gotten
Wow.
inspiration from.
Yes.
So I'd work from that. I'm still learning how to do beadwork. I'm teaching myself here at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Imagine you are learning and then you are doing wonders, but you are still learning. According to you, you are still learning. Us, we just see a professional out there.
I'm still
we don't
learning.
even know that
I'm still learning, and I think I'll be learning till the day I die.
Exactly. You
Because-
know what? Learning is every day.
Yeah,
We
you
all
learn
learn
something new every day.
every day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I just try my best to balance. It's something I
Yeah.
love doing, so it's something I am passionate about. So
Yes.
I don't
yes.
find the time. I have to make the time, and
Exactly.
I'm grateful that God has given us all. We, as living beings, we're all
Yes.
given 24 hours a day,
True.
and I use mine the way I use it, and I think it's wise enough. I try and get as much rest as possible.
Yes.
You know, as much as I work, resting is part of my growth.
It's part of your growth as well, which is actually a good thing. It's necessary as well. We need to rest.
Yeah.
We need time for ourselves. We cannot just always be concentrating on work.
True.
We really need time for ourselves. Trissel, I'm not gonna hold you up. There is a big function coming up.
Yes, there is.
Oh, there is this function that is close to my heart, you know, and Queenchillas will be there with cameras and everything.
On
If
the
you
red
want
carpet.
on the red carpet. I didn't even know on the red carpet. Yeah. Queenchillas will be there. Red carpet. Queenchillas will be welcoming you in that red carpet. Guess what? This event.
Mhm.
This big event, tell us a little bit about it.
Well, I'll be officially launching Trissel's Afrocentric Couture, and I'll be launching Trissel Peters event planners.
Wow.
It's going to be a very cultural, traditional, and very Afrocentric event. And by saying Afrocentric event, it's because that's my niche. But it does not mean that, say you are European, you cannot attend because it's an Afrocentric event. I have to make that clear.
Yes.
That
True.
it's because it's my niche.
Yes.
But then everyone is welcome.
Is welcome to
And the dress code is culture glam. You could be Irish and wear your Irish cultural clothing. You could be Nigerian. You could be Tanzanian, Kenyan.
Yes.
It is us coming together.
Yes.
Afrocentric in a Eurocentric environment without them clashing.
Yes.
But them collaborating. Yeah, so there's going to be lots of diversity and a few surprises here and there.
Okay, all right. As you heard, there's some few surprises there and there, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see myself there. I cannot wait. Please don't forget to go into her website and get yourself tickets because they are running out very fast. Please get your tickets and be in that
Afrocentric.
Yes, Afrocentric. Afrocentric.
So tickets are available on Eventbrite. And if you're looking to find me on my social medias, I'm Trissel Peters on TikTok, Trissel Peters event planners. And also on TikTok, I'm Trissel's Afrocentric Couture. And likewise on Facebook, there's Trissel Peters event planners, there's Trissel's Afrocentric Couture.
Please follow her on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever social media she's in. Just don't forget to follow her because you don't know, you might be able to gain a lot from her. You know, she's a designer, she's everything, she's got all the things that she can offer to everybody. And please let us not forget to get into Queenchillas TV and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit that likes button and share it to other people so that anytime we upload something, you are the first to know about whatever we are uploading. Trissel, thank you so much. It was such a pleasure to have you.
Thank you
And
so much.
I am so pleased. this interview is just starting. This is the beginning of the interview.
It's the beginning.
More interviews are still coming because we want to hear more. And I know for our viewers out there, they would want to know a lot about Trissel, and anything that she does, they will want to know. So we're going to keep you updated because this is not the first, this is not the last. You're still going to hear us interviewing this beautiful woman right here next to me. And from me, Queenchillas, where every stitch tells a story. Thank you very much. And I'd like to say to Trissel, we as Queenchillas TV, we don't usually allow our guests to leave empty-handed.
Wow.
So we always have something for our guests. It might not be much, but just to say we appreciate you for coming here and be with us. We just want to say thank you for coming to Queenchillas TV.
You're very welcome, and thank you so much.
And we have a t-shirt
Oh my
for you
God.
from Queenchillas.
Nice and bright. It's one of my favorite colors. Thank you so much.
You are
Nancy. I
welcome.
appreciate
You
it.
are welcome.
Oh,
That's us in Queenchillas. We always make sure that our guests, they just don't go empty-handed.
oh, thank
And
you.
do you want to just tell our viewers out there about the venue of the event and where is it happening
Okay.
before we leave?
Okay. Well, Trissel's Afrocentric Grand Launch will be at Bracken Court Hotel, Balbriggan, County Dublin, and it's on the 23rd of November from 6 p.m. until 1 a.m. I expect to see you there.
You heard from the horse's mouth. We are expecting to see you there. And if you want to see Queenchillas, come early. Come and walk that red carpet. So, as Queenchillas, we will welcome you. Thank you and have a lovely, lovely evening, day, whatever, depending on where you're watching from. Evening, morning, day. Have a good day. Thank you very much. All the way from Queenchillas TV, where every stitch tells a story.
Queenchillas TV. We are coming to you direct from Republic of Ireland.